ivory, ivory, ivory.
This word refers to the hard white substance that comes from certain animals, often used for making decorative items or jewelry. Here is a sample sentence. The antique piano had an intricately carved ivory handle on its lid. This sentence uses ivory to refer to the material, which comes from elephant tusks.
Jail, jail, jail.
A place where people who have broken the law are kept until they go to court or serve their punishment. Here is a sample sentence. The police officer took the convicted felon to jail after he was sentenced for his crime.
Jam, jam, jam.
It's a sweet spread made from fruit or other ingredients that's often used on bread or toast. Here is a sample sentence. She spread a layer of homemade strawberry jam on her toast before adding sliced bananas and honey.
Jar, jar, jar.
It's a container made from clay or other materials, often used to hold things like food, liquids, or small objects. Here is a sample sentence. She carefully placed the homemade jam into a glass jar to store it in the pantry.
Jealous, jealous, jealous.
This feeling is when someone worries that another person will get something they want, like love or attention, and they feel unhappy about it. Here is a sample sentence. She became jealous when her boyfriend started flirting with another woman at the party. This sentence demonstrates how the word jealous can be used to describe a feeling of insecurity or resentment towards someone else's attention or affection.
Jealousy, jealousy, jealousy.
It's a feeling that comes up when someone thinks another person is getting something they want, like attention or love, from someone else. It can make them feel unhappy and protective of what they think belongs to them. Here is a sample sentence. Her jealousy of her sister's new relationship was evident in the way she constantly questioned and criticized her. This sentence illustrates how the word jealousy can be used to describe a feeling or emotion, specifically an excessive or irrational concern with someone else's success or possessions.
Jelly, jelly, jelly.
It's a type of food that is soft, sweet, and wobbly. It's made from fruit or other ingredients that have been cooked down to create a thick, spreadable paste. Here is a sample sentence. She loved eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on her lunch break.
Jeopardize, jeopardize, jeopardize.
This word means to put something at risk or make it less safe. Here is a sample sentence. The company's decision to cut corners on safety protocols could jeopardize their reputation and lead to costly lawsuits. In this example, jeopardize means to put at risk or threaten with harm.
Jerk, jerk, jerk.
This word refers to someone or something that is annoying, frustrating, or irritating. It's often used to describe behavior that's unpleasant or difficult to deal with. Here's a sample sentence. He was such a jerk that he forgot his friend's birthday party, but then surprised them with a cake and balloons at the last minute. In this example, jerk is used to describe someone who has acted thoughtlessly or inconsiderately, in this case, forgetting a friend's birthday, but then made an effort to make amends.
Jettison, jettison, jettison.
To get rid of something, usually quickly or because it's no longer needed or useful. Here is a sample sentence. The astronauts were forced to jettison the damaged fuel tank in order to save the rest of the spacecraft. In this example, jettison means to discard or get rid of something. In this case, the fuel tank. Quickly and often suddenly.
Jewel, jewel, jewel.
A small, precious stone or object that is highly valued for its beauty and worth. Here's a sample sentence. The diamond necklace was a stunning jewel that sparkled beautifully in the light.
Jewelry, jewelry, jewelry.
It's something people wear on their body to add decoration or make themselves look nice, often made from valuable materials like metal, stones, or other pretty things. Here is a sample sentence. She spent hours trying on different pieces of jewelry to find the perfect necklace to match her new dress.
Jog, jog, jog.
This action is a type of exercise where you walk quickly, but not as fast as running. It's a way to move around and get some physical activity without being too intense. Here's a sample sentence. She decided to jog around the block every morning to get some exercise and clear her mind.
Journal, journal, journal.
A record or book where you write down thoughts, ideas, and events that happen to you over time. Here's a sample sentence. She spent hours each evening writing in her journal, reflecting on the events of the day and planning for tomorrow.
Journalism, journalism, journalism.
It's the act of finding out information, checking if it's true, and sharing it with others through writing or other forms of communication. Here's a sample sentence. The investigative reporting by the journalist uncovered a web of corruption that had been hidden from the public eye. This sentence demonstrates the concept of journalism, which involves researching and writing about news and current events in an objective and informative way.
Journalist, journalist, journalist.
Someone who finds out information, investigates facts, and writes about what they've learned to share with others through newspapers, magazines, or online articles. Here is a sample sentence. The investigative journalist spent months researching and interviewing sources to uncover the truth behind the scandal. This sentence demonstrates how the word journalist can be used in context, highlighting their role as a researcher and interviewer.
Judgment, judgment, judgment.
It's when you decide what is right or wrong, good or bad, about something or someone. Here is a sample sentence. The judge delivered her verdict, and the jury was asked to render their judgment on the defendant's guilt or innocence. In this sentence, judgment refers to the formal decision or opinion reached by the jury.
Juice, juice, juice.
It's the liquid part of something, like fruit or vegetables, that you can drink. Here is a sample sentence. She squeezed fresh orange juice into her glass and added some ice to make it refreshing.
Juicy, juicy, juicy.
This word describes something that is appealing, interesting, or enjoyable because it has a lot of flavor, excitement, or surprise. Here is a sample sentence. The ripe, red strawberry was incredibly juicy and exploded with flavor in my mouth.
Jumble, jumble, jumble.
It's when things are mixed up or confused so they're not in order anymore. Here is a sample sentence. The puzzle was a jumble of letters and numbers that I couldn't seem to decipher. In this example, jumble refers to a mixture or confusion of different things, in this case letters and numbers, that are difficult to understand or untangle.